One of the most important things for you to understand when it comes to dating for marriage is a man knows what he is doing. On this earth, never, ever, ever make the mistake and think that he doesn't know exactly what he is doing to you. This is whether it's good treatment or bad treatment. You must understand, people say past the age of 25 your frontal lobe is developed, but let me bring it back some. Past the age of 12, you know fully the difference between right and wrong. A man knows exactly what he is doing. And the reason it's important for you to know that and fully stand on that as a woman is because you need to stop making excuses for any behaviour that you don't like. Maybe he's just busy. No, that man is not busy. He just doesn't want to text you. Oh, he hasn't organised a date. He's consciously decided not to organise a date. He's not responsive. He's consciously deciding that. Your appreciation of this is going to incredibly change the way you move when it comes to dating for marriage. You see, there are two camps. You stay single and you maintain your peace, or you be married and maintain your peace. When you try to be in a relationship with a man and it's compromising your peace because you start to make these excuses for him that maybe he doesn't understand, maybe he doesn't know, no. Darling, he knows what he is doing. And I think the starting point is when you understand this, you give yourself the opportunity to say, hold on, you are deliberately choosing to treat me like this. And I have enough self-respect for myself. I have enough love for myself. I know I'm the daughter of the Most High. Therefore, I'm going to leave you in the corner and I'm going to maintain my self-respect and choose to walk away. The only thing that is keeping you in a situation when you are making excuses for a man is because you don't have enough self-respect. You don't value yourself. It is very imperative before you venture into dating for marriage that you decide that it's absolutely okay to be single. I will repeat this until the day I take my last breath. Singleness is not a curse. It is not a curse to be single. Therefore, ask yourself, why are you accepting a man who is treating you in a way that is not acceptable? You are party to your own bad treatment. Every time you stay and you think he doesn't know what he's doing, you are accepting the bad treatment. And this is really, really key for you to understand. I can't sugarcoat this enough. And there are reasons that this may be happening. I genuinely want to say there are reasons why you are making excuses for a man's bad behaviour when you know he knows what he's doing. I think the primary reason stems from the fact that, unfortunately, there are a group of women, through no fault of their own, who haven't found enough self-love within themselves to be able to not tolerate bad treatment. And this takes time. I will also stand on the hill for all the days of my life, which says, if you do not trust in the Most High, if you do not trust in God, it is impossible for you to have self-respect for yourself. You really must spend time with your Father. This is the Father in heaven, because when you do that, you'll fundamentally understand there is no way the God that gave you this life is going to give you that treatment. Also, you need to understand your husband could never. Your husband could never. Why do you think that a man who has potential to be your husband will treat you in this way? He will not. He absolutely will not. This is very key for you to understand. A man who is actually your husband is not going to be ghosting you, is not going to be disappearing for 48 hours, is not going to be disappearing for 24 hours, is not going to be the type of person that isn't taking initiative in organising dinners, organising things, making sure you're well looked after, provided for. That man cannot be your husband. And you making excuses for him is down to the fact that you haven't found value in yourself. The way to find value, like I said, firstly in God, like go seek your Father's face. Secondly, you need to start to give yourself certain things. You need to pour into yourself. I always say always look like a baddie. I'm very intentional with the pictures that I choose when I do these recordings. Look good. Your self-worth is actually only going to come from you. Treat yourself well, look good, get your money together, and then you will stop making excuses of, oh, maybe he didn't mean to. No, he did. He consciously decided to not text you. He consciously decided to not organize time to meet you. He consciously forgot the date. He's consciously doing that. Stand on that. Have self-respect to say, I know he made a conscious decision on this earth to do X, Y, and Z. Just as he consciously decides to buy you flowers, consciously decides to pay for the shoes, consciously decides to pay for your rent or whatever it happens to be. You are an adult. You consciously decide things. So you saying you're dating a child, and if you're dating a child, you definitely need to let him go, darling. And I think this is so important. Please do let me know in the comments if you understand and if you agree that a man is always consciously doing something. And as a woman, never on this earth make excuses for his behaviour. He knows what he is doing. It is down to you to decide, are you going to accept and tolerate it or are you not? And it's important that you never tolerate and accept behaviour that you don't like. And the reason is, it could never be your husband. It could never be your husband that treats you that way. Just not possible.